But this one is one that actually my manager at work did, and I thought, oh man, I did not know that at all. Okay, so I have a whole big bunch of data here, and I just plopped this on here to really drive home the point that I'm at the end of some sort of analysis. I did all this work. I talked to my buddies. I linked up the charts, made my Power Pivot tables, did some other stuff, and finally I'm done. So it doesn't really belong in this worksheet anymore, in the sample worksheet. And I want to take this and I want to copy it and move it over. So the old Jordan would just highlight everything. So you can do a Control A, you can do a Control C, and you can move it over. So the data here isn't a whole lot, but many times, in many cases in the work that I've done, the data is actually very significant. We run into these problems where sometimes the clipboard is too full, sometimes the data is too large for the clipboard, sometimes you have so many other programs running, there's not enough RAM to hold that in the clipboard. So these are all problems that I've dealt with, and I figured out really ridiculous ways to solve them. But as it turns out, Excel has a feature in there that will allow you just to copy this worksheet tab as it appears over into a new worksheet. And I'm going to show you how to do that because, you know, this is great. And I didn't even know this for many years. I learned this a few weeks ago. So what you do is you go down here, and I'll just show that to you again. You go down here to your worksheet tab. You're going to right-click, and here you have a selection that says Move or Copy. So I'm going to click that. That's going to pop up my Move or Copy dialog box. And here what I can say is I can say I want to move this. And I'll just click New Workbook. It's that simple. Create a copy, hit OK, and you didn't really see this, but it popped up in another workbook. Now, if I had another workbook open, I could actually go to Move or Copy, and I could actually select that workbook from here. So you see that I have Book 2. I can move it back to Book 1 if I wanted. I'll hit Create a Copy because I want to keep a copy of it. I don't just want to move it. So I hit that, and you see it's come back here to our original workbook. So I have two workbooks open. They now have the same data in them. But you know, I didn't know that copying between two workbooks was so easy just to get the two different worksheet tabs. So this is probably one that a lot of folks have known, or maybe some of them have missed, like myself, but I'm always interested in things like that. So that is my tip. Very simple, very easy.